Nice to know ya, let's do it again. How we did it on a one night stand.
This delicious grilled cheese has one of my absolute favorite Trader Joe's ingredients in it. Start off with 2 pieces of sourdough bread and add this delicious caramelized onion dip. On top of that, add Havarti cheese and sliced onions and grill it until it's all
Check out this easy salsa recipe. Start by getting a pan and putting just a little bit of water into it. After you wash all your veggies, chop the tops off and then put them in your pan. Peel your garlic and throw that into your pot as well. Put your tomatoes, jalapenos, and garlic on the stove at medium heat and cover with a lid. You'll know these are done when the skin starts to peel off of your tomatoes. As you're waiting for your tomatoes to boil, cut up 1/2 a yellow onion, put it in your blender, cut up a whole bunch of green onions, throw it in the blender, and throw 1/2 a bushel of cilantro into your blender. Use tongs and carefully peel the skin off of your tomatoes, then put them into your blender. Add in the liquid from the boil, a little bit of garlic salt and regular salt. Done.
See this pan? Inside is the best chicken and rice you'll ever have.
Here's our seasoning: salt, pepper, cumin, paprika, and garlic powder. Rub that in real nice. Avocado oil. Add your chicken. Put that over. I added garlic, onions, and green onions. White rice, I washed it in the sink.
Now that we have the chicken seared, let's add our chicken broth to finish cooking.
Turmeric helps with inflammation and it gives our rice a good color. Let's mix all that in and simmer for 20 minutes. The chicken is nice and tender and the rice soaked up all that flavor.
Carb, high protein meal that's going to help you cut and get that summer body. What's awesome about meals like these is that they're low in calorie, but at the same time they will keep you full just because of the amount of volume. Now keep in mind, if you do want to lose weight, you need to burn more than you're taking in calories.
Have you guys seen that dude can cook chicken? I tried it and it was amazing. First, I rubbed the chicken breast with salt, pepper, and olive oil. He uses rosemary salt, but I threw some Danos on there for flavor. Put some oil down in my hot pan and laid these chicken breasts down. I'm excited for this. So I cooked them for about 6 minutes on this side, gave them a flip, and 6 minutes on the other side. Now I turn the heat down. I'm gonna add some garlic cloves. I didn't have fresh herbs, but I hope this will do. Gonna shake it up a little bit, and I'm gonna let these finish cooking on a low heat. He said to let them rest for 6 minutes, so I'm gonna do that. This is just because I know the chicken police are on their way. It smells so good. I cannot wait to try this. This was a huge hit at my house. We named it Sonny's Chicken, and I cannot wait to make it again.
This pasta is the good. I'm not using rigatoni this time, but this spicy pasta with vodka sauce is one of my most popular recipes. I'm using 2 whole onions because I like a lot. You can always use less. Just cooking them down in some olive oil with some salt and about 3 cloves of garlic, a lot of red pepper flakes, a little bit of oregano, and some freshly ground black pepper. Then add about 3.5 ounces of tomato paste and really cook it down. You don't want a raw taste. 2 shots of vodka for the sauce and then some for the cook, except it's actually like 1/3 of a cup for the sauce, and then a cup of cream. Mix it up, and once you have this amazing color, turn off the heat. Generously salt your water and then add your pasta. I'm using a shape called G. It's kind of funky. Reserve some pasta water and drain your pasta, add it to the sauce with some Parmesan and some pasta water to thin out the sauce. You may be wondering, did I hear that right? Did Jeremy really use Parmesan instead of Parmigiano Reggiano? What can I say? At the lake, there are no rules.
Keto pizza that's crustless from Papa Murphy's? We just saw this and had to try it, and I'm telling you, it's actually pretty decent. Low carb option, you can choose whatever toppings you want. You cook it, you bring it out, and then you can just cut it into slices. It's a little bit messy, but I'm telling you, eat it with a fork, it's delicious. We're gonna do it again.
It's been a while since I've made something and then let everybody tell me how I did it wrong. It's only 109, so let's make chicken and dumplings.
2 pounds of chicken breast cut into bite-sized pieces, 2 cans of cream of chicken, 48 ounces of chicken broth, about half a cup of half and half, pepper, key poultry seasoning. Mix the pool and then cover it and cook it on high for about 4 hours. This is where all the haters are gonna hate, but buttermilk biscuits.
But real chicken and dumplings has homemade dumplings. Listen, Linda, nobody cares.
Break off pieces and roll them in your hands until they look about like this. After about 4 hours, start adding your dumplings and cook them until they're firm. In about 45 minutes, your dumplings are gonna be tender, and trust me, it is so tasty.
Haven't tried much Indian food before, but I tried this recipe out and it was fantastic. Let's start off by adding 1.5 cups of chicken breast with some salt and pepper for seasoning. You can use chicken thigh as well. I was surprised at how easy this dish was to make. I'm adding half onion, they're diced, 3 tablespoons of tomato paste, followed by 3 cloves of garlic that's minced, 1 tablespoon of freshly grated ginger, 1.5 teaspoons of garam masala, 1.5 teaspoons of chili powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of curry powder, followed by 1 can of tomato sauce, and a cup of chicken stock. And then at the end there, I'm gonna add half a cup of heavy cream. That's basically it. It's so good. Try it out.